Show me what you got. Down, up, back, up, God, down, up.
Hey there, I'm Brian, and I want to talk to you about the upcoming events in the neighborhood. This weekend, head to Specialty Appreciation Defender. If you've applied 12 or more badge points into defense and rebounding, you'll earn double rep for all games played at the rec, the beach, and the cages. If you've applied 20 or more badge points into defense and rebounding, you'll earn triple rep. On Wednesday, make your way to the rec, because all day long you can
The Lakers coming through the tunnel with swagger. This looks like a team that's all set to go to work here at home. The View.
Kevin, thanks. Anthony.
Sure does, D.A. Thank you so much. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Brooks. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard. And for Los Angeles, they've got LeBron James, Aaron Gordon out there with Davis. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Murray in at the 2. Now here's Brooks. Here's Melton. Drummond with it. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Davis has got the ball. And it's Murray with the jam.
You see it right there. One of Murray's biggest advantage is his lift off the floor.
Banked in off the glass. Greg, a game like this, two offensive juggernauts going head-to-head. I mean, we're buckled in, ready to go.
I mean, listen, the rules favor offense in today's game. That's why league-wide scoring is on the rise. And I would expect we're going to see a bucket or two put forth tonight, Kevin.
No doubt. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Jackson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
James with it, guarded now by Jackson. Here's Davis. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
See, in the past, the contact might have discouraged Davis, but now he plays right through it.
Here's Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Passes it to Murray. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And the Lakers have possession. They get the rebound. Drummond trying to get open as Davis, and it's Drummond missing. Here's Melton. He's covered by Murray. Melton passes to Valanciunas. Yep, it counts.
He usually shoots a high percentage in the paint, and on that play, Valanciunas got it done.
LeBron drives in. Count it. Good.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
You know, Steve, one thing you admire about LeBron, how he shapes a possession for his team. He'll create situations where he gets a mismatch or helps his teammate find one.
You know, Kevin, LeBron will use his high screens to just kind of shuffle defenders, make them think. Once he sees an opportunity, he'll pounce all over it. You can see him do this the most at the end of close games.
And so here's Memphis after the basket by Los Angeles. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Morant against Murray. And stolen by Murray.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
Now here is Davis. He dishes it to LeBron. They get a hand on it. And it's Memphis on the break. Brooks finds Morant. And the rejection by James.
On the ball, off the ball, LeBron can really protect the rim.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. And they double up Morant. A floater. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
When you have the size that Valanciunas has, there aren't many people getting in the way of your dunk.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Bamba is checked in for Los Angeles. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's Davis finishing it off.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
Milton passes to Jackson. And it's good, 2 points. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Here's Morant. Count it, his second make in 4 attempts.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
The Lakers in the lead. Ron right side. Gordon finds James. And James throws it down.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. With COVID shortening the season and the schedule, Steve, being tinkered with, do you think the NBA will make permanent changes to the season schedule?
Kevin, I don't think so. When everything gets back to normal, I think we'll be at 82 games and starting, like we usually do in October, September for games. I just think the NBA has done a fantastic job of being able to adapt to this situation.
Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant surveying the D. 6 to shoot. That ties it up.
Doug McDermott is a very good catch-and-shoot basketball player.
The Lakers have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Kicks it out to Gordon. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Morant. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game. McDermott with it, defended by Gordon. 5 on the clock.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Pass to James. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Bane covered by LeBron. Memphis moving that ball around. Back to Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Here's James. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Clark left side to the left wing. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Stewart's checked in for Bamba. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Aaron Gordon. Halliburton's checked in for DeJounte Murray. And it's Simons in for LeBron.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch. 5 of 5 to start. I think he's in a zone.
Lakers shooting their first free throw tonight. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. A minute 20 left here in the first quarter. Morant drives in. Davis with the block.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now Anderson. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. No good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Here's Simons. Pass to Halliburton. Over Clark. Now here is Halliburton. The 3. Offensive rebound. Back to Davis. Deflects the pass. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Clark. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Clark's got 5 now.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside. And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We come back right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Bamba. He's out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Halliburton in at the 2-guard spot. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Thibault can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Anderson outside. The pass to Tillman. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
And the dunk by Bamba.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Bamba against Jackson. Melton passes to Jackson. And Valanciunas kicks to Anderson. Here's Melton. Traps in the tray. Melton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
For Los Angeles, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Anderson outside. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
To the inside, Bamba.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
The Lakers haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. And Memphis making a change here. McDermott's checked in. And so he hits both.
You know, the comparisons to Rudy Gobert are understandable. Bamba's insane reach really helps on both ends of the court.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Lakers leading by 4. Here's Simons, and he lays it straight in. Simons has got 4 points in the quarter.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Back to Brooks. Releases. Here's Valanciunas. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
He's so good at scoring inside. You know Valanciunas can get to the line.
The Grizzlies have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Now, here's Thibault. He has 5. Out left to the wing. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line. And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Here's Melton. And stolen by Gordon. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And Drummond throws it down.
You just love LeBron's patience. scanning the floor, delivers the basketball on point and on time.
Passes it to McDermott. Now here's Jackson. He's covered by Murray. And another turnover here by Memphis. And the Lakers with some changes. Anthony Davis comes in for Andre Drummond. And it's Mohamed Bamba in for Anfernee Simons. Here's Davis. Oh, wow!
Entertaining fans and embarrassing opponents. AD showing us what it's all about.
Steve, one thing I always think of when I watch LeBron, how much fun it must be to be a teammate of his.
You know, Kevin, I wish I could have played with a guy like LeBron James. You get so many open looks and easy finishes with him on the court. One of the easiest superstars to play with, bar none.
Shot clock at 2. Brooks, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
The drive by James. Bamba kicks to Gordon. Murray outside. Bamba finds Murray. LeBron against Valanciunas.
Powerful high flyer. LeBron attacks the rim like no one else.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Timeout called. The Grizzlies. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Outside Jackson. And James pulls it down.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Melton after the basket by the Lakers. To the paint. It's stolen by Davis. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. And it's Murray with the jam.
How about in transition? The long reach of Davis. Gets the steal, gets him going.
Davis against Jackson. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Melton. Back to Valanciunas. 6 on the shot clock. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Gordon finds Murray. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Now here's McDermott, defended by Gordon. McDermott passes to Jackson. Davis with some nice D.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And that one's good. Drummond.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Good job by AD, not giving up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. Appreciate the hustle.
Now here's Davis. After the miss from Doug McDermott. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Gordon. Lakers passing it around. And a wide open look for James. That's in there. Davis with the assist. James has got 13.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Pass to Valanciunas to the middle. And the pass to Melton. And it's sent back by Drummond.
I feel like Drummond saw that one coming all the way. Great anticipation.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Brooks dishes to Clark. 4 on the clock. They need this. And that one is good. He's got 6.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
The numbers speak loud and clear. 80 not letting up, playing with great pride.
The Grizzlies trail by 19. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one's on Morant.
I mean, LeBron is blessed with every physical advantage. I don't know how you stop him without fouling.
First trip to the line for him here.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
Nice reaction defensively. Murray with great body control. He's a hard guy to shake.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a big-time first quarter from Anthony Davis. He ended up with 19 points, 3 blocked shots. And it's just about time now for the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Then it's Brooks. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard position.
With the flexibility to adjust at the rim, Drummond can catch the pass almost anywhere and still throw it down.
Here's Morant, and it's sent back by Drummond.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Morant against Murray. Teardrop shot. They retain possession.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
Grizzlies have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3.
You know, in most NBA drafts, Ja Morant would have gone #1 overall, but not in a draft with Zion, at least not at the time.
And the dunk by James.
And ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Gordon, the pass to Drummond. Here's James, plenty of space. Again, Los Angeles.
And coming out of halftime, coach said they wanted to start fast. How's 4 for 4?
Murray against Morant. And stolen by Murray. He's looking for LeBron and finds it.
What's so impressive, the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now.
And Smitty, with DeJounte Murray, he's got great length at that guard position, and it can make him a menace defensively.
Yes, it does. DeJounte Murray is 6'4", but has a 6'10" wingspan. Still very young and learning about defense, but his instincts off the chart. He could end up being one of the premier defenders in the league by the end of his deal.
Brooks outside. Passes to Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Davis. This is his third trip to the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good. And so Jackson nails both of them. For Los Angeles, they've gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Gordon dishes to Drummond. He feeds it to Murray. Back to Drummond. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 6 assists now in the game.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Inside, here's Morant. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter. The drive by LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
Defensively, you want to take away LeBron's driving lanes, but his speed and power still win out.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, which struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. But the league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now sports is a microcosm of society as a whole, and we all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, DA. And the Lakers call time here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And staying with the play, Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 10 points in the game.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Davis finds Murray. Lakers working the ball around now. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
It's hard to contest Andre Drummond inside. All you can do is try to make him earn his money at the line.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Gordon. Halliburton's checked in for DeJounte Murray. And it's Simons in for James. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Memphis. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Davis is checked in for Andre Drummond. Gordon comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Murray's checked in for Halliburton. And it's LeBron in for Anthony Simons.
You can't give a steamroller like LeBron that kind of opening. He'll bury you every time.
Pass to McDermott. Dishes it to Anderson. Just 5 to shoot. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 6.
Working off contact is something Anderson does extremely well, and he does it a lot.
And the dunk by James.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Morant outside. Anderson outside. Clark against Davis. No good from Clark. Lakers shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable.
Well, AD attracts so much attention. He's learned to stay patient and just locate the open man.
Morant outside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got 13.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Here's LeBron and the dunk by James.
As soon as you give him any room whatsoever, he is always looking to attack and make you pay.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Clark outside. Anderson trying to free himself up. Bane. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A guy who's won almost every award in the book. LeBron does as much for the NBA off the court as he does on it.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Some changes for the Lakers. Stewart's checked in for Anthony Davis, and Halliburton subbed in for Murray. Here's Morant, and the rejection by James. Down low, and finished off by LeBron.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. 1:44 left in the 3rd quarter. It's Anderson with the drive, and he gets the bucket. Anderson's got 4 this quarter.
You love the subtle adjustments that Kyle can make. That allows him to make contested shots. Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Morant against James. 1:15 left in the 3rd. And that one's good. Morant. He's got 15.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
They get it back. And the dunk by James. 59 seconds left in the 3rd. Morant with it. He's picked up by LeBron. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Gordon, the pass to Stewart. The Grizzlies pull it in. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Off target on the 15-footer. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked. I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Drops in the tray off the fast break. Morant's got 12 points here in the 2nd half.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
From deep 3-point range, that shot no good. And so it's Los Angeles with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Memphis has gone to 3-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Bamba is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Stewart in at center. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. They recover it.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. We know the NBA is looking to get rid of the one-and-done rule pretty soon. Adam Silver, Greg, saying he thinks the league can create a better system. Do you think so?
I think they can create a better system for some. I think the growth of the G League, no doubt, is instrumental in that new system. Now these young rookies can get the playing time in lower-tier pro games as they continue to develop. But I think still the collegiate game plays a significant role. The experience of going to college, even for a year, can be invaluable.
There are pros both ways, college or the G League. Agreed?
I do. I'm just glad it's not a one-size-fits-all proposition. Now you have the option. Not every kid wants to go to college and have that experience.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Jones, the pass to Concho. Here's Valanciunas. To the middle. Here's Winslow. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
Anytime you get an opportunity to show off a little bit, you have to take it.
Winslow's shot is off. Lakers have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll.
And a solid athlete at his size, Bamba isn't bashful at taking it to the rack and drawing the foul.
The first one falls.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Steve, you look at the large companies being created right now by some NBA players like LeBron and Steph. Talk about the example that sets for kids who look up to these guys.
You know, Kevin, I think it's a great example. The reason why they are showing the next generation of kids that's taking basketball serious, that they're more than just a basketball player. They are prepping for life after the game is over, but able to do it while they're playing.
No problems knocking that one down.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Conchar, and they pick up two. The Lakers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And the Grizzlies making a change here. McDermott's checked in. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now here's Jones. Not a lot of room. And here's McDermott, and the layup's good off the glass.
Doug McDermott is not just an outside shooter. He has a nice touch inside as well.
And the dunk by Bamba.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. The putback. It's good on the putback.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
And the dunk by Bamba.
And it's nice to see Bamba finding his groove. When he's in sync, he feels like he can make any shot.
Pass to Winslow. And Smitty, we see the success and the great talent level in the WNBA. Do you ever think we're going to see a woman on an NBA roster?
Well, Kevin, that's a good question. Let's look at the history of the game. We've had two women drafted, Denise Long back in 1969 and Lucia Harris in 1977. I will say this, Kevin, I do believe so. I think in my era, there's one player I got a chance to watch and play against that could have played for sure was Cheryl Miller.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start. To the paint. And it's Jones, that time on the assist by Winslow.
As good a playmaker as he is a scorer, Winslow with great patience and great vision.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Jones looking for an opening. There's the pass to Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson, taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jackson. Well, here you sit, Smitty, at the broadcast table. Is there anything you notice about the game now that you didn't notice when you were playing?
Yes, Kevin. I mean, seriously, I did not know how much Kevin Harlan ate between games and during games. It is unreal. The before, the during, and after. You are a champ, Kevin, to be able to eat that much and to do your job.
Clock at 6. Murray. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, Smitty, you were a player with versatility and length. How much fun would you have had with today's style of play?
I think, Kevin, I was a guy that kind of played 1 through 3 at 6'8". But nowadays, I could have played 1 through 5. I would have loved playing the 5 position. Reason why, I could have got my shot off at any time I wanted. And the three-point shot, Kevin, you can take 10, 12 three-pointers. I would have loved that.
Inside. A nice shot by Winslow. Winslow's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Drummond throws it down.
Well, everyone knows once Drummond gets anywhere around the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
Outside, Jones. Passes it to Conchar. Now McDermott. Here's Tillman, defended by Drummond. Winslow up top. And it's sent back by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for McDermott.
Jonas Valanciunas.
Jones from outside. Pass to Conchar. For the 3. He can't hit that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's James, and James throws it down.
And for those who criticize Drummond facilitating, I say rewatch that play. He's improving.
Now here's Winslow. Pulls it from the elbow. 2 points. That one goes. And Los Angeles guys shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Here's Conchar. He's covered by Murray. Winslow's shot is off. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Out to the wing. Poked loose. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Fast break Memphis. Winslow's running.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions.
Jones finds Valanciunas. No problem on the jumper in close. To the inside, Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now we'll set. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.